I welcome you back to my channel. I am Tish. I am a full-time working mom of 2, and I love to do everything up under the sun that involves planning and creating great memories and creating pretty things. Today is about pretty smelling things. I am so excited about the Bath & Body Works candle sale. They normally do this twice a year. I believe the last one was in July, August. I may be a little off on the month. And then the infamous Christmas sale. So that's what I am going to do today. I have a sorority meeting, a virtual sorority meeting, so I am going to attend that meeting virtually on my way to Bath & Body Works. And if it's not weird for me, I want to pull out the camera and, you know, let you see what my store looks like. Well, actually, my store is almost an hour away, so it's going to be a mini road trip. And after candle day, I want to come back home and do some cleaning up. I need to go ahead and whip out my planner and plan out next week. Usually I try to do it on Sundays, but because of holidays and there are a lot of things that come up with the kids and organization meetings and service projects, I try to get an early start on, you know, seeing what my week looks like. So I don't know what all today will bring, but I'm going to bring you along with me. Okay, we are back from headed to our candle sale, and in the area where our Bath & Body Works there are 3 Bath & Body Works, and 2 of them were completely sold out. And me and my youngest went to the mall first, making that our first stop to see if we would have a shot at getting into the store. And the line was so long. We stayed in it. It wasn't a long wait, but the line was very long. And we couldn't even see the store when we first entered the line. We had to walk around to see it. But this is what we were able to score. I actually was able to pick up everything that I wanted. And like I mentioned, for the December sale, I tend to get the scents that can get me started for spring versus the winter scents. So I absolutely love white gardenia. Love that. And this one was a very new one, berry mimosa. And when I went into the store, one of the sales associates placed this one down. I picked it up, loved it, and then other people started to ask for it, and then she went on to say that this was the last one in the store and they were sold out. So if you are familiar with this one, you know this smells really good. And this was a good substitute for my champagne toast because they did not have that in store. And Marshmallow Fireside, it's just my all-time favorite scent that I like to grab. This one will take me through to the winter. Island Margarita, someone in line mentioned this scent, and it is a very pleasant scent, and I definitely can see that one taking me into spring. Cactus Blossom is one of those all-time favorites. And a new one is Pink Apple Punch. And let me just say that I really like the packaging. You know, it has like a velvety label on it. And so does the Mary Mimosa. I love that. It's nice and chic. And I really love gardenia. Can you tell? I love it. So I grabbed the Rainforest Gardenia and Strawberry Pound Cake. I'm not one that is into the food scents, but sometimes I'll make an exception, and this is one of them. So I can see me burning this one in the kitchen. And that's my haul. I wanted to grab more, but I'm still holding on to candles that I have yet to burn. And with us being gone during the day due to work and school, you know, our burn time is not that much, but I don't know if we'll get into having to quarantine. If so, I'll be able to enjoy scents longer. but that's what we were successful in getting. Now the next day, and I believe where I stopped off was the candle haul, and I said that I was going to do some planning to get my week started. Well, let me tell you, I pulled out my planner and all of the things and sat down on the sofa, turned on Netflix, and Netflix won. So I didn't do any planning yesterday, and I really didn't feel guilty by not doing that. I just rested, and I think that's what I really needed. So today, which is now Sunday, I am in my office. I am wiping down my desk. I have my Clorox sheet, and I am wiping down my desk, getting ready to do a virtual paint party with my sorority sisters, or the chapter that I'm in. We have a virtual painting party just to celebrate some of the things that we did together as a collective unit. A lot of committees are joining together, and we're going to do that, you know, because we can't have our traditional in-person meetings and parties. So I'm getting ready for that, and I'm also going to show you the kits that we will be using, because I didn't elaborately do myself a kit. I just did it for everybody else. But I will insert a clip of what's included in their painting kit. I think it turned out really nice, and I'm excited to see how everything turns out once we get onto Zoom. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I have a little girl who needs her hair washed, but she's at tennis camp right now. So I have some time before I can, I have to turn back into mommy duties. All right, enough talking, and if my battery does not die, I will try to get some of the virtual Zoom on camera for you. I stayed up late last night putting together these boxes, and my sorority has a subscription service called Ivy Box, and you know, it's just, you pay a monthly subscription and you get some pretty things. So we had a sorority sister who kept all of her boxes. I threw mine away when we moved, and I put some painting items for a virtual paint party that a few of us are going to do on during the weekend. So I want to roughly go through what I put in here, because I think it's so fun, and you're going to hear my washer and dryer in the background, so forgive that. But I love how these turned out. There's a card for these sorority sisters to read, a little water cup. There's a paint template right here with an 8x10 canvas and carbon paper to transfer the image into the canvas. Paint brushes. I don't know if I said, but this is for water to clean the brushes. A little paint palette, but how I show you the paint, they may not even need that unless you're going to mix colors. But I saw these cute little glass jars, containers at Dollar Tree. It's not wanting to focus. Come on. But these are really cute, and the main colors that will be used I put in the larger containers, and then these little bitty ones are so cute for the colors that are, you know, not a prominent color in the painting. I put in these smaller glass jars. There's a very thick paper towel to wash or to dry the brush. These cute cups were from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna have to sit it back down. I'll put it on this so you can see. But it says Soror, lighten up, it's Christmas, and here is a string of pearls for them, and I just sprinkled some paper shred in there along with peppermint because it's just festive for the season, and then I topped it off with the card. And we're going to have these delivered to the sorority sisters so we can have a fun time painting. But that was a really good use for our subscription box. Sometimes I find the hardest time trying to see if I needed to keep them. But when we moved, I went on and got rid of all of them. But thank goodness there was one of our sorors who knew to keep them.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
Y'all, painting was so fun. Here is my finished painting. And doing this on Zoom with my sorority sisters was, I mean, just a joy. Normally, we would have been together in a room laughing and probably still be together hours later. But it was just really nice to hear music and be able to chit chat and, you know, encourage each other to, you know, keep going. And the paintings are great in our own creative way. So that was really nice. So now I am going to end this part of the day and get ready to go wash a little girl's hair. And I would really love to be able to whip out my sewing machine and get some things done, because I have just been in the mood to make handmade gifts this year. And although I say handmade, that doesn't mean that it's going to look like this that I'm giving away. But you know, I sell some of these things, and I think I just want to be able to bless my family and close friends with something that is, you know, designed just for them. So I really want to work on something tonight. It is now 5:45, and it's probably going to take me an hour or two with my daughter. And if I can get on the sewing machine at 9, I think I'd be okay. All right. It's the next day, and the little one has her hair done. I am very new at braiding, but I think this turned out pretty good. Now we're off to school. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas